Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to today's edition of Intuitive Angling. And man, I really appreciate you guys swinging by the channel to check the video out. Always very grateful for that. And guys, today I'm going to tell you about how I lost my boat deal. I'm currently without a boat. Lost my boat deal a couple weeks ago, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about that, and I also want to tell you about my plans moving forward because I got to get a new boat, and I'm going to tell you what I'm going to be thinking about that, which I think is going to surprise you. So guys, this is the boat you see back here. This is my buddy letting me borrow his boat. I got that BFL tournament tomorrow, and I drove up there today to Lake of the Ozarks and get it. But check this thing out, guys. This is 1989 model. Got the old Evinrude two-stroke on it. Man, the old school single axle trailer, beat up carpet. Look at that depth finder right there, man. A little bitty, 5-inch screen on it. Little high sides on that. It's got a 70 pound thrust trolling motor, another little 5-inch unit. That's all you need, man. This reminds me back of when I was at the top of my game fishing back in the 90s out of this very rig. I ran a Ranger 354 for years. But anyway, that's what I'll be using at the BFL tournament tomorrow. Also, guys, before we get into today's video, just a quick reminder about the Tackle Warehouse summer kickoff sale they got going on. If you're looking for some good buys on tackle, I'll put my Tackle Warehouse link in the description. You guys can use that to get you some good deals and help the channel out also. Okay, guys, here's what happened. A lot of you guys that follow the channel, you probably have known that I've been working with Boatworks for several years here in Springfield, Missouri. Part of the deal I had with Boatworks is they provided me a demo boat to use for the last 3 years. And what happened is they went out of business last summer, this past summer. And that happens. I've been in the sport long enough to know that, deals, there's no guarantees in them. You're only one phone call away from, losing a deal at any time. And I don't have anything bad to say about them. It was a great relationship. It just, unfortunate for them, they just couldn't stay open anymore, had to close down. So as a result, I had to turn my boat in 2 weeks ago, and I've been without a boat for 2 weeks. So what the deal is with that is that put me in position, I've got to get another boat. And so I'm currently in the market right now. I'm looking around for boats. I got to decide what brand I want to go to. But what I'm going to do, and this is one of the things I want to talk about in today's video, guys, is I'm going to walk the talk that I always talk about: old school and simple fishing. The next boat that I get, guys, is going to be some type of an entry-level 17 to 18 foot boat with 115 horse to 150 horsepower outboard on it. Something I can tournament fish that is under $35,000. I refuse to spend more than that on a bass boat. Guys, I've been looking around at the different boats for sale. Every top of the line boat out there now, 21 footer with a 250 on it, they're all $110,000, $120,000. Now, I know the economy's good right now in the United States, but is it that good to sustain $100,000 bass boats? People, they buy Lamborghinis for that, but they're selling them right and left. I don't understand how anybody can justify spending $110,000 on a dang bass boat. It's just insanity. I don't get it at all. I can't comprehend it. I'll have no part of it. I was fortunate enough to, have a boat provided like that, but, to come out of my own pocket like that, that's a different story. But anyway, the plan is to really dig into my old school approach. Again, I'm going to get the, entry-level boat. That's what I'm looking for. With the small horsepower, I'm going to get small electronics. I'm going to put maybe a 7-inch unit on the console, 7-inch unit up front, something that's just got 2D sonar and a GPS. I might even put a flasher on there, just an old school flasher, but I really do want the GPS. The GPS it's a really good safety, piece of equipment. Like if it's foggy or something out there, you know where you're at, and just, that's one luxury that I'll allow myself to have. But as far as for trolling motor, I'm going to go with the simple 24 volt. I'm not going to get a spot lock. I'm going to get the old school trolling motor. Probably won't have power poles on it. I'm going to keep everything simple and low cost on it and get back to really focusing on what fishing is, because I think we've lost sight of that. And I just refuse to keep up with the rat race to try to perpetuate these $100,000, type of boats that are out there. And I think there's a big market for that. I think that, once I get this thing and I get it all set up and show you guys the advantages of it, I think a lot of people will really be interested in, you know, having a new $30,000-$35,000 boat that can do anything that a $100,000 boat was. It's just, I mean, it's a smart business move. I mean, spending $110,000 on a bass boat is the worst investment anybody could possibly make. So anyway, guys, that's sort of where I'm at right now. What I'm going to sort of do with this is I'm going to start shopping around, and I'm going to look at different boat models. And as I look, I'll probably do videos on them. Like, I'll look at one particular brand and I'll tell you guys what I think about it until I make my decision. But I got to get a boat. I can't be without a boat very long, so I got to get on top of this. But that's just sort of where we're at right now. I'm sort of excited about it, actually. I'm sort of excited about downsizing and going to a small boat with a smaller horsepower. Sort of going to take me back 30 or 40 years ago when fishing was real bass fishing. But anyway, guys, there's the rig I'll be using tomorrow in the tournament, the BFL at Truman. I didn't get any practice for this tournament. I'm going to go up there and just fish it cold. I'm totally going old school. I'm only going to take 3 rods with me. I got 3 Megabass flipping sticks spooled up with 25-pound test Seaguar and the VizX line. I got my box of my jigs there, box of my Zoom trailers, and I'm just gonna go old school flip them all day long. So anyway, guys, I'll let you know how it goes tomorrow, and I'll keep you guys updated on the progress for looking for a new boat out there, and we'll check in later. See y'all.